Hey guys, today I want to talk about the possibility of new game modes on Black Ops 3 Zombies, and this image in particular because it was submitted by the user The Bigger Muff on the COD Zombies subreddit, and as you can see on it, it says Classic on Horizon Tracker, and apparently it also said the same for Shadows of Evil, so it said Classic on Shadows of Evil. So from this we could sort of deduce that there is the possibility of other game modes that are at the moment hidden and will possibly be released further into it, because Black Ops 2 had lots and lots of game modes for zombies, and it added a certain amount of longevity to the game. Like it had Transit, which was the original one, on the whole big map. Like as you can see here, this is some gameplay of Grief, which we'll get onto later on in the video. But first of all, there was Transit, which was I found it really fun. A lot of people didn't like it, but I really liked it, and I completed the main Easter egg and everything. And then I played a lot of that, and because it was such a big map, there was so much to explore. I spent a lot of time doing that. But I think that a thing that made Black Ops 2 Zombies not get boring quickly was that the fact there were lots of different game modes. And I know they were on the same map, but it did add a different element to it. So they had Survival, which was available in the bus depot, farm and town, and on the bus depot that was the hardest out of them all. Survival was just basically normal zombies in a tiny little area, and it was really good, and it was a real big challenge as well. So on bus depot there were no perks and there was no pack-a-punch, so you basically were screwed, and it was really hard to train on that little area because zombies could come out from right on your training spot. And I remember, I think I got to around 24 on it, and at the time I think that was 180th in the world, I think, something like that. I had an old video of that, but it got taken down for the tags back when you used to be able to spam tags, and then I wasn't on YouTube then when they changed that policy and they started deleting videos, but whatever. So also for Survival they had Farm, which was really good. I think I got to around 35 on that, which is about 1,000th in the world at the time. That had all the perks, but it didn't have Pack-a-Punch, so you had to train a lot, and there was no wonder weapon either, so that was also really hard. It was a really fun map. There is an old video of that. It's called The Biggest Fail Ever on Black Ops 2 Zombies, I think, that I've got on my channel, which I put myself down with a ray gun, and that was really hard. And there was also Town, which is on the map you've just seen on Grief, which Town Survival was really cool, and also you were able to start on whatever round you wanted, really. I think you could go up in the 5s, I think it was that. Don't quote me on that because I'm not 100% sure, but that was really cool because you didn't have to be bored through the lower rounds. Like the first 10 rounds are normally really boring in the game because you've got to do all the boring stuff, and the zombies spawn in really slow and everything. But I do think Survival would be really cool if they added that to Black Ops 3 Zombies. One thing I'm not sure about Survival I think for Shadows of Evil it would work really well, because Survival on Transit or Green Run or whatever it was in different areas of it. It wasn't the whole map. So I think Shadows of Evil, because it's got those certain areas, it's got the canals, the waterfront, and the town area, whatever it's called, district. And I think that would work really well, so you could have Survival in those areas because they're obvious training areas in there, and I think that would work really well. Horizon Tracker, I'm not too sure how that would work. I mean, I guess you'd like put it in the courtyards or maybe the Undercroft area for like different areas of that. But moving on to the next part, they had Grief on Black Ops 2 Zombies, which was available on Farm and Town. And this was, if you don't know what this was, that was the gameplay just on Town that you'll have just seen, and that was CDC versus CIA originally, so it was 4v4, and it was essentially last man standing. And they also made that game mode available on Mob of the Dead and Buried, as those maps were later released. So it was like in Alcatraz prison, and then the Buried one, I don't think I played that one, but lots of people liked that, and it was added elements of competition more to it, and it was pretty much the last man standing. And it was really fun just to play with a bunch of friends when you were bored of just playing the original one. And finally, on Black Ops 2 Zombies, they also added Turned, and this came out when the first DLC came out. I think it was called Vengers, the first DLC, but don't quote me on that either. But that was when the first map came out, which was Die Rise. And they added Turned to the Green Run Transit map, which was available only in the diner area. And what this was, it was a bit like Infected, if any of you guys played that on multiplayer. I think it was, I'm not sure if it was on Advanced Warfare, but it was definitely on Ghosts, and it was on Modern Warfare 3, I think. And that game mode was really fun, but Turned itself wasn't that fun because it was only 4 players, and then I think the person who was the zombie at the end of the game would win, or maybe the person who wasn't the zombie at the end of the game would win. But either way, that it did add an extra element, although it did get boring very, very fast because it was only 4 player, and the games were incredibly short. They were like they're supposed to be in rounds of 6 minutes, but it always ended really, really quickly. And I didn't think they balanced that game mode very well, but you know, they could have done those things they could have done some certain things to make it a better game mode. But overall, I do think that Black Ops 3 Zombies does need a change, especially with the game modes. Survival adds a really, really cool element. Say if they had no perks area, no Pack-a-Punch, no wonder weapons area, it make the game like a lot harder. And I think that's really needed, because right now in the Black Ops 3 Zombies state, I think Black Ops 3 Zombies is just incredibly easy because you've got the double Pack-a-Punch, which essentially makes every single weapon a wonder weapon, because you get something like Blast Furnace. You can wipe out a whole train on any round with 1 bullet, and it's just so easy. And the wonder weapons really easy, and then the zombies, I know they're slightly more aggressive, but when you don't have Jug, you can take 3 hits now instead of 2, and I just think lots of things have made it easier, like Gobble Gum as well. They've made it a lot easier, but that's pretty much. So tell me what you guys think, if you guys would like another game mode. Personally, I want survival, because I think that would be really cool, and if they like cut up the maps and made certain parts and blocked certain parts off, so you could only play in that certain part, and then you had like some with perks, some with no perks, and some with just the box, and they took out the wonder weapons and they took out Pack-a-Punch. I think that'd be really cool because it would add another dimension to Zombies. So that's pretty much it. So yeah, like I said, tell me what you think and what game mode you would like, if you'd like any at all, and hopefully the trailer for Satsuma no Shima will be out on Tuesday, as we can sort of figure that out, because they've been releasing a bio for each character every day. So I will be doing a breakdown for that trailer when it comes out. So that's pretty much it. So if you did like this video, then be sure to like, and if you also liked it, then be sure to subscribe for more. So thanks for watching.